Taurus, what is up, Buttercup? Welcome to your general timeless reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit, and let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you. Taurus, I feel a lot of energy with you actually. Um, I feel a lot of energy in the chest and in the third eye, which tells me that you're probably connecting more with your feminine self as well as learning to trust your intuition. I feel like you're going to be saying goodbye to a lot of people that maybe no longer resonate with you. This feels almost like just, I don't want to say cutting ties. It kind of feels like a very gentle, like, hey, like, I love you so much, but it's definitely time that I start a new chapter, move away from this. I like this energy for you. There's going to be a lot of contacts. There's going to be a lot of contacts. I don't know if you're starting to network or starting to start a business of some sort, but there's going to be a lot of, I want to say, associations or acquaintances. Um, it feels like networking. So this could be through social media. This could be through taking classes and meeting people. It's a deep sense of community for you. I'm very torn on what deck to start with for you because you're kind of a little bit all over the place. And that energy typically comes through when someone's in the in between, right? You're not the old self, you're not yet the new self. You're kind of exploring the new self, but you're not integrating it yet, right? You're still shedding the old, and that's okay. So let's see what's going. Okay. Um, for Taurus. For Taurus, please, Spirit. Okay, they're showing me like Day of the Dead skulls, like those sugar skulls with like flowers in my eyes, but it doesn't feel morbid. It's just like they just showed flowers in my eyes, which reminded me of Day of the Dead. And so, what that tells me is that you're probably starting to see like things that really light you up or things that really resonate with you. It's also telling me that the lens you wear is going to be different. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. This is kind of like a page's energy for me. And groundhog spirit, time to let go. Yeah. There's a part of you that might be habitually trying. I feel like we have two pockets of Taurus collective here. Sorry, my nose ring is like twisted. We have two pockets of the Taurus collective. There's a pocket that's a little resistant to letting go of certain people in their life. Like, no, I'm going to make it work. This is a general reading, blah, 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 blah. Right? Cool. Whatever floats your boat. Then we have the pocket that's like, no, I already cut them out. I'm done. I'm on to the next thing. I'm already taking that class. I like this. I like this for you. Let's see what else we got. You have a lot of people trying to come into you. Ant spirit, you have time to collaborate. Yeah. I'd be very mindful of how quickly you allow people to approach you, not just in the physical, but also energetically. I'm just like quite literally like pushing the energy back because you're carrying a lot of other people's stuff. That's just not yours. So if you're struggling to sleep or if you're having dreams and they're not really making sense to you, it's probably because you're holding other people's energy. I feel a lot of this in my throat space, and I feel a lot of this particularly on the right side of my neck, which tells me that you are very progressive, you're a doer. So people probably come to you asking for help, assistance, or advice. Okay. Yeah, koi fish spirit, there's always enough. You're overcoming scarcity. Oh, yes, this is great. Overcoming scarcity mindset. I think you're learning very healthy boundaries. You're learning what you can and what you will and will not tolerate. I love this for you. This is great. This is healthy. This is you're doing the right stuff. With butterfly spirit, its transformation is beautiful. This is the shedding of the old self. And then you have stag spirit. So there's that like imbalanced masculine energy that we were feeling. This, when I see stag spirit, the take the lead card in reverse, it tells me that there's a part of you that recognizes that, okay, I might have been pushing too much or trying to do too much or putting too much on my plate. And you're finally getting to a place of understanding that it's okay to change the script. It's okay to be playful. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to let go, right? I like this for you. I like this a lot. What is going on here? Why is my charger clicking in and out? I've been having like a lot of really weird technology things go on today. I don't know what that's about, but we will see. Let's get into it. Let's get some clarifiers out here. Oh, this was your overall. That's right. Yeah, see, all of a sudden I have a band in my solar plexus. I heard simultaneously, like just the word simultaneously. Okay, I get it. I get it. So it's not that you're not going to continue moving through your masculine energy, it's that you're learning how to incorporate both your masculine and feminine, so your ability to receive and be present as well as move forward at the same time. Solar plexus is our personal power. It's also our sense of self-worth. A lot of times when we honor our self-worth, it's put in a way that is very aggressive in the collective. You're learning how to honor your self-worth in a very feminine, receptive, but integrity driven way, but also very confident, progressive, I know how to handle myself way. Masculine, right? The duality. I like this for you. It's very healthy, very healing. Taurus, let's see what we got. Okay, so we're done with this. That was your channel. Cool. Let's get into more of a 3D grounded reading for you. You're going to have some spiritual messages because as soon as I said 3D grounding, they put their hand out at me like, no. We're going to tell them what they most need to know. Okay. Seven of Cups, Three of Wands. Dream space is going to be active. If you're not remembering your dreams, it's because your consciousness is shifting to a higher state. You're just going to have to learn to ground that energy in. If that's something you want to do, check out Patreon. I got some workshops that we do on Sundays on there where we go over energy work, all things spiritual. Three of Wands. You have the opportunity to really progress. And the Sun. Beautiful. I like that you're learning to slow down because I only talk fast when I feel a lot of very fast, rapid, go, go, go energy. I feel like you're learning, like, okay, I know what it's like to burn out. I don't want to burn out again. Let me find my center. Let me find what works for me, not what I thought I had to do. I feel another person coming in. Okay, this feels a little bossy. It feels a little bossy. I don't like it. There's something about it that makes me very emotional. It's almost like, okay, you know that they're just like that. It doesn't have to do with you. There's something about this that makes me very emotional, though. Almost like it's like, oh, they're just like beating me down. And I'm not like, it's not, and it doesn't have to do with you, but it affects you so deeply. I feel like they're just kind of like the party pooper. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Okay, they're not supportive of what it is you want to build. Gemini energy. I love me some Gemini, but when Gemini comes for attention, it could be draining. It could be a draining energy because they're very mental. They're very mental. They're very talk, 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 like want to understand, go, go, go. And so it's almost like a funnel, right? And it doesn't mean that it's always negative, but every sign has duality. This does not feel pleasant. This feels like the shadow aspects of Gemini. This feels like I don't understand why you want to do that. I don't understand why you're choosing to do this and choosing to do that. It's not that they don't understand, it's that they're not willing to try to understand. Very different. That's why you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're not willing to work for you. They're willing to communicate and talk at you. It doesn't mean that this person has to be a Gemini either. It's just that they might have a very mercurial or way of communicating that is very clear, cutting, direct, and can be very abrasive. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, so it's a relationship. I heard speak softly. It's so funny. It's so funny. If you were and it's not about you. It's not about you, but like speaking softly, it will throw them off when they're trying to fuss at you. So just changing the tone of your voice, maybe starting to speak in a very airy, meditative way. They're going to be like, "Why the hell are you talking like that?" Right? No, no reason. I'm just listening to you. I'm just trying to understand you. They're probably either gonna get super, super irritated, right? Or it's going to calm them at the same time. Like, no, I just don't want to fight. I'm just trying to keep everything like really like relaxed. Like, let's just have a conversation about it. Let's try to understand one another, right? And it's almost like talking like that will help them co-regulate and come down, or it challenges them to be vulnerable and actually explore what it is they actually want to know, which they don't even know what they want to know, right? They just want to fuss. Um, and it will make them uncomfortable and they'll stomp off. So it has nothing to do with you, but it's taxing. It's just taxing. Here we go back with you. Yeah, you're gonna start setting boundaries. Justice in reverse, High Priestess. You're gonna break some contracts. Contracts doesn't have to be actual relationships. It could also be the expectation you set with people of how you're going to show up in the relationship. So if you've constantly, like I said, been the person who's always there for everybody else, you might be taking some of your energy back, saying, actually, I've been giving a little too much to you. Let me give some back to me. And you're going to start really finding that space of balance again within yourself. And that's why you have the Hermit. Some people might call you avoidant or distant at this time. I don't think that you're being avoidant or distant. I think it's just that you're realizing what practical steps you need to take to move forward as the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Cups. You're restoring balance in your relationships as well as karma in the action you take in the world. I really love this for you. I love this so, so much. I'll show you the sassy person's energy because it's the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles, right? So they're a little reluctant to allow you to have your freedom to build what it is you want to build because there's a part of them that thinks they want to understand, but really they want to participate, but they don't know how to participate in a healthy way. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. I'll do it after the video actually because that dinging of like charging, not charging, drives me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, Taurus. Ooh, Taurus. Okay, scrap this. Next one. Yeah. Now we're going to focus on your career. They're going to come up again, don't worry. But there's just something else coming in for you. Yeah, we're done with that. I don't even want it on the table anymore. Mm-mm. Yucky. Yucky. Done. Outgrew it. Really quick. Yeah. Let's see what you're letting go. Let's see what you're ending. Ooh, beautiful. All right, we're going to see the relationship for sure here because now we're getting into what parts of the relationship are actually stuck in you energetically that you're also going to see show up in the work in the career sector. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ten of Cups. Okay, so you have a fear of really allowing true, authentic love to come in. That's what you share. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Having a true love that is very authentic and stable is something that's foreign to you and frightening. Yep, King of Wands in reverse. Okay. There's a stubbornness. There's a stubbornness of this is not what it's supposed to be like. This is an authentic love. I agree. It currently right now is not authentic, pure love. The purpose of this connection is to teach you two how to work together to move forward in regards to what's going to serve you to your highest good. Judgment. If you don't have somebody, this will be somebody in your workspace or this is a good friend or family member. I don't feel it's somebody new coming in quite yet. If you want a new lover, it will be a few months. Give it a few more months. And if you want love readings, check out Patreon. I do them bi-weekly on there. The Sun, Knight of Swords. There's going to be a conversation about what parts of this relationship are oppressing, what keep you held down. Yeah, and that's what leads to this step into the new. Beautiful. Then you get into your feminine. You finally learn to really, really love yourself. And that's when you start to align with your purpose. I feel like you're going to have a really big career shift. And I think this relationship's going to improve, but I think it improves as you start to take space for yourself. Yeah, Nine of Wands. There you go, taking space for yourself. When you learn to stand your ground and say, no, I need this time alone. I need this time for me. And you start to not give so much because you might have been overgiving in the past. So you're rebalancing a lot of karma. Yep, Six of Cups again, which is my rebalancing karma card. That's exactly why I said it in the other tarot deck too. Very, very interesting. Let's get some final advice for you. I'm going to use, I want 2 more cards. Yeah, there's something with this that's still, I feel very Ten of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. There's going to be certain things you realize about yourself and learn to love in yourself. I think you're just going to have a lot of very sudden realizations. It's going to start to really build your confidence. This internal work you're doing, that's what the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse signifies to me. Reversals aren't always bad. Reversals are also just like planets retrograde. They teach us how to bring that energy inward versus pushing it out into the world. So instead of working on a project externally, now you're working on your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And that's what leads you to this divine connection and feeling this sense of confidence and recognition, Leo energy, the solar plexus, and the self-worth, because now you're building a relationship with your inner child or your sense of authenticity and play. With the Page of Cups, you're learning how to really feel what it is you're feeling versus analyze what you're feeling. Six of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Temperance. The stress and anxiety in your relationships is going to start to diminish as you begin this healing process. Just be patient and allow yourself to kind of step back from everything around you, because you're moving in the right direction. Everything else will fall into place. You can't control them. They're going to be resistant at first, but you're kind of like the beacon that's going to lead the way. So just kind of sit with that. Sorry, I had to take a breath. Started talking a little too fast again. Let's see what's going on. It just like comes through my mind so quickly. Sometimes I don't realize how fast I'm like regurgitating it out. Because it's only like that with tarot readings. Like if you ever talk to me one-on-one, I don't talk that fast. Sacral chakra, yeah. Self-worth, yeah. And earth, yeah. Relationships and feeling grounded, feeling safe and secure. And then the channeler. And then fire. You have all these reversals all about your self-worth, your power. Yeah. You are worthy. Reassess what you value. Your body's intuitive. Listen to it. You're going to go through a very deep, like, I don't want to say awakening. I think all of life is an awakening. You're going to go through a deep understanding of what it really feels like to be connected to your intuitive, spiritual, and emotional self. Because Taurus, you're earth energy, right? You're also Venusian. So you're very loving, but you're very grounded. You're very rooted, right? And I love that for you. But at the same time, there's the other side of the spectrum that is not rooted, right? And that's what you're going to start to explore. And you're exploring it through your passions and your desires and your play, and letting go of the like rigidity, and learning to play again. Letting go of the need to fix or be that stable force for other people, and being that stable force for yourself, and learning that you are worthy and that you can go and create and have fun and be all that you want to be, and other people are just going to have to sit and spin, right? They can, if they really want to be in your life, they're going to have to learn to adapt and change, as we all change. And then we have to adapt, right? It can be uncomfortable, but it's not impossible. Okay, my dear, this is what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe if you want access to bi-weekly love readings, weekly astrology, live chats, and tarot readings with channeled messages for the collective, as well as weekly workshops to help you connect with your higher self and your higher purpose, to go through ritual work, to just tap into all things spiritual, to have open discussion and community. Check out Patreon. It's linked down below. And for all personal bookings, check out my website. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.